to see you.
Hi, I'm so happy to be back. I feel like I was just here.
No, you haven't been here in a long time.
I have to put this here. Well, because to hear me. Somebody has to hear me anyway. I know you can hear me.
Well, welcome back to America. You're living in Canada now.
Well, we are. We're sort of temporarily moving there because Wyatt's playing ice hockey, and you know, it's so funny. It's like I feel like I've been on the show so much that it's like days of our lives with my life.
It is days of our lives.
It's like, okay, yeah. So we finally moved. We finally moved.
Yeah, but see, no, that shows what a great mom you are. Now, see, you're being modest because your son went to Canada. He goes to school up there. He's like a professional hockey protege.
Well, he is, actually. It's his dream to be a professional hockey player.
So you
we did lock,
up
stock,
there.
and barrel. We moved there. Didn't sell anything here. I mean, we still live in the States.
Yeah.
But we moved up there for a couple years so he can fulfill his dreams.
Well, that's great. Now, see, that's great. I think that's wonderful. That shows what a good mom you are.
Thank
That's really
you so
good.
much.
That's cool.
I'm very privileged to be
And
able to
are
do
you,
it. I'm Kurt, too.
are you enjoying the exchange rate? Because the Cadillac's like $2 American. Right, there you go.
I'm loving it. And every time I go to buy something and I go, oh, really? And they go, Canadian.
Oh,
It's not American.
that's right.
You know, I mean, everything is just a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
a little bit less there. People are kind there. They're sweet.
It's a wonderful place.
It's a wonderful place. So we're very, very happy. And
No.
Wyatt's flourishing. And I'll tell you all about that after the show. You know?
Now, was it hard moving, though? I mean, packing up? Are you an organized person? Does Kurt work with you? Do you do it together?
Yeah, well, we kind of do it together. You know, I mean, Kurt does his thing and I do my thing. And sometimes we do a thing together. But, you know, I would honestly say that I think men are sort of not as multitasked as women.
Multitask?
Yes.
Welcome to Dr. J, everybody. Now, what do you mean multitask?
Well, meaning one thing at a time is really good.
Yeah.
But then if you've got 3 things to do or 4, the mind starts to go to mush. And it's like, what? How many? Where? Well, wait a minute. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. First thing, second thing, third thing. Honey, only one thing. Let's just do one thing. It'll be great.
So who's done most of the packing?
Oh, packing?
Yeah.
Well, you know what's really interesting? I'm in a little bit in denial.
Yeah.
Because I'm not, I mean, I'm living up there and I'm decorating and going completely insane with all the thrift shops and everything. And
Right.
exhausted, soaking my feet at night, etc. But the packing, I do a little bit at a time. And actually, I came back, I've got a little bit more coming. So I'm a little bit in denial of the fact that I'm actually leaving completely. Okay.
Plus, you know, you're doing pretty good now. You don't have to go to the thrift shop anymore. I mean, I think you're also in denial of your career. Oh, I like that, but ooh, and it's a thrift shop Canadian. How much cheaper is that?
I know, but seriously, I'm still having the best time because I bought a beautiful lamp for my bedroom. $60 Canadian.
Now, do you dicker with the woman? You go, oh, I'll give you 40.
Well, it depends. It just depends. If I really think it's overpriced or whatever. But no, I'm not.
That's what dickering is. If you think it's overpriced. But you should walk in with your Academy Award. I'm an American. I have an Academy Award. I'll give you 40 for that.
Exactly.
Just be like an obnoxious American.
I so hate it. You know, I really don't. You know, sometimes I want to pay them more.
Yeah.
I said, gee, $140 for this mirror? I mean, it's like top to bottom. It goes up all the way to the ceiling and down to the floor. You should charge more for that. So it is kind of a push-pull, give-and-take kind of a thing.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's take a break.
Where are we going?
We're going to go away for a minute. And we'll talk about your pole lamp you bought for $140.
Oh, I did. Oh, I bought a great pole lamp.
Is it one with the springy thing?
No, but it didn't come with the thing. It's a whole story.
All right, we'll find out more. More with Goldie right after this. Welcome back. We're talking with one half of the Banger Sisters, Goldie Hawn.
God, that music just reminded me of those days, I'll tell you.
That's right, you used to go to that.
I did. I actually did. I go-goed on actually a platform about as big as the corner of your desk. And asked me if I moved my feet. No, it's that or die.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, I would have fallen right down. Thank you.
There you are. So in the Banger Sisters, you play who never grew up with you?
That's right. I mean, a wannabe groupie now. I mean, she was a groupie when she was
So what year
young.
would that have been? The late 60s?
Yep, but late 60s, early 70s.
Okay.
She sort of got into that world and never really wanted to get out of it.
Now, what were you doing back then? Were you into all of that? Were you into the Doors and everything like your character?
I like the Doors.
Yeah.
Like, going back to my history, yes, I danced to it. You know,
Right.
I entertained the troops, so to speak, on a pedestal. Oh my God, or a three-legged table, but that's a whole other story.
Three-legged.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to balance. Anyway, But I was working. I mean, really, in those days, my whole idea was a dancer. I was a professional dancer. I wanted to at least get a commercial, you know, and make some money, be able to give my mother wall-to-wall carpeting. But I ended up, you know, getting famous, I guess you could say.
But you were a singer as well, right? People don't know that you sang.
I was a singer. I still sing, you know.
I know, and you have a lovely, you know, I have right here from 1971.
Oh, my God.
From the Leno. No, look how cute you are. Look at this.
Oh, my God.
Well, you know what? I figured, I listened to this whole album and I said, oh, great, I'll embarrass her. But you know, you sound pretty good.
Hey, that's a compliment.
Well, it is. I figured I'll get her, we'll nail her. And I tried to find some, well, here, wait, I took one track.
Yeah, which one?
It's a little Joni Mitchell. Here, take a listen, take a listen, take a listen.
My fingernails are filthy. I got peach tar on my feet. And I miss my clean white linen and my fancy French cologne. Oh, Carrie, get out your cane. And I'll put on my silver.
Oh, let it go. Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, my God.
Is that a special song for you?
That's a song. You know why it became a special song? There's two reasons, and I'm not going to take too long telling you this.
Right.
My father went with me when I recorded this. I recorded it in Nashville, and my dad was there, and he played on it. And I got a lot of the Southern guys there, and they just didn't even have to look at any music. They just listened to it and just played it, and it was so great. My daddy was there. But what was really cool is when Wyatt was a little boy, I sang Raindrops on Roses before bed, and I sang Carrie. Can you believe it? And I would say, Wyatt, what song should I sing tonight? And he'd say, Mommy, sing Carrie, Get Out Your Cane. And I said, okay. And he learned every word, and we'd sing it together.
Cool.
And he'd say, oh, we sang it together. So it's very cool that you picked that, because it has a nice feeling to me.
That was my favorite one on there. Now, let
He
me
said, well, Mommy, what does it mean when he said, he's a mean old daddy, but I like him? What does that mean? I went, let's see, I guess that she really liked him, but yet sometimes he wasn't really nice to her, and this was part of our bedtime story. I had to explain this horrible guy that this girl was getting
No
involved with.
Goldilocks. They grew up so fast in Hollywood. No three bears. Daddy was a mean old,
I know. Oh, God.
Let's show people a clip. Here's a scene from the movie, and I must say, you more impressive in certain areas here in the film.
Well, there's a reason.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Here, take a look. Here's a scene. This is you and Susan Sarandon, and you're at the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Yes,
That's
we are.
Here we go. And she's a stuck-up one and uptight. Go ahead, take a look.
It's always been much harder with Ginger than with Hannah because Hannah tends to be solution-oriented, whereas Ginger, well, she's artistic, which is, of course, what I love about her and always want to encourage, but she does tend to be defiant.
You didn't name her after Ginger Baker, did you?
No, I was pregnant and craving ginger, so I ate it every day.
Way better.
I hate this place.
I know. Can you imagine working here? Oh, no color. Oh, I go crazy. I gotta have color around me. I go nuts. I hate drab.
You just looked right at my dress when you said that.
I did. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I would kill to have,
Yeah,
I would.
Sure, she said it's almost the same color as the walls.
Come on, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is. I'm the same color as the Department of Motor Vehicles, and you look like a flower.
That was great.
Oh, Susan's wonderful.
Well, you guys
So
are a great
funny.
team. It's very, very
We
fun.
had a ball.
You did.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Do you think guys are gonna like this movie?
Yeah, I think guys will like this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's about groupies. Guys love groupies. And it's great. And you always play your age. That's what I love. You always play a woman exactly in the period that you live in, which I think is just great. And
Great, thank
you're
you.
just a beautiful woman. I love you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
Thank you.
much.
Goldie Hawn. I know you have to go. I know you got to run. Thank you. Goldie Hawn. Be right back with Carson Daly. Right after this. Thank you, Bill.